Okay, there's a 60-second delay. So, oh yeah, I'm live now. Okay, uh, take a minute here to get my cat. What are you doing? Get down! Get down, Bella. Okay. Anyway, I sent the link out to a few people there if you want to join. And if you can't, that's cool. Um, anyway, uh, take a minute here. Damn it. Hey there, y'all. I have some stuff here to go. I'm trying to wait on my YouTube to catch up here, so I won't have to go back and forth. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh shit. Hey Ed, who's at the Plasma Center, and Ace says, "Hello guys. Don't give them too much plasma, Ed." Anyway, okay. Here we go. Okay, I hope this is showing up. KKK parade sparks counter protest across North Carolina. I haven't had time. I haven't been on here that long, but just done a quick search there and seen this. They held a parade the 3rd. I'm gonna have to look into that again. It was said it was the opportunity for us to send a message. Oh shit, no, I'm getting ahead of myself here. There was a counter protest. Triangle Unity Mayday Coalition said they saw the event as an opportunity to send a message to the KKK in the U.S. and to the administration. They're not going to be intimidated, but this is all. The KKK is, that's one of their organizations too. So that's used to divide and then do this shit. So anyway, I thought this was better news here. North Carolina man reels in massive 112-pound catfish. So, you don't see enough of this news here. I would play it, but I'll probably get a copyright strike. So, but you can see it. Look, it's huge. Who's in here? Is that you, Dave and Firecat?
I thought you've been talking to Punch Cat. She beat me in here.
I'm on another screen here, so I can't see. I can only look like here and see who's here.
Well, I thought you were off air and you're about to go to work. So.
No, that's okay. It's okay. Yeah. It's not nothing fancy here. So.
Why, you want to help me destroy the Philippines?
Yes, I do. I was so excited when I saw that.
Oh man.
But we're not going to go into that.
Hey man.
If you say anything bad, sorry.
Let's see where this dude caught this fish. The day before Thanksgiving at his favorite spot along the northeast section of the Cape Fear River. Wow, that's humongous. I would push play, but
that'd be scary.
Fox, Fox, they'd get me. Yeah. I don't care, but still, I don't want to. I've already had trouble on my Google. I post a music video and a picture, and it said, "This violates Google's standards," or blah, 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 blah. It's only visible to you. That's never happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to others, but for a music video, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's never happened to me.
What the fuck's up with that? And
I'm telling you, it's the same people in that same fucking call center.
Probably. Hey,
No, it's getting a complete and total circus, but I don't even want to talk about it because that's what they want us to.
yeah, it's getting
You know,
I mean,
ridiculous.
it's getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, literally.
if you play that thing, I can help you beat the rap.
I might decide to do it in a minute.
Do it.
I told Becky what I got some almost 30 copyright claims against me at
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
the
did.
present moment.
You're the expert.
Yeah.
I've gotten none
Yeah.
because I don't do nothing.
This ain't gonna be a long one though. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I'm stuck
tired.
working all week.
Anyway,
And
so
maybe this evening we can have a hangout. But yeah, any minute I'm going to be put to slave labor.
You
Maybe
mean
this
Buzzy
week,
Man ain't gonna give you no time off?
No.
Oh no, why would they? Okay, I'll play that video. We'll
Okay.
deal with it. Okay, I want to see that fish. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
We'll risk it.
Oh, you're live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh,
Like it.
and I'm doing
Okay.
impressions.
I don't care. Anyway,
I don't
No,
care either.
thumbs up, thumbs
That's
down.
That's why we fought the war, to free the punch cat.
Somebody
Okay.
please free the punch cat.
Okay, I'm gonna play this video. You can't hear the sound, but you'll be able to see it. I'm sorry, I've got headphones on. So, if it'll fucking play, let's see.
That's a big mama fish. That would swallow you.
There's the pole he caught it with, man.
No way. That's
Yeah.
like his. God damn. Could you imagine if that grabbed your leg when you're swimming?
That's not a real fish. That has a
Damn.
Russian frogman in it.
He said he took out the string twice.
Wow.
Look at that.
I heard
man.
those things
That's
only
humongous.
feed once a month. They just sit at the bottom of the lake, and only once a month do they come up to feed. So it's real hard to catch them.
I
would have to
make
put
it
it
a
back,
pet.
man. I wouldn't keep it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It'd go crazy.
I don't
'Cause
think
it's
I
used to
would
being in the
eat it.
ocean and shit.
That'd be scary.
Cape Fear River. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh
Maybe
shit! I mean to stop sharing.
Maybe Steve Irwin will feed his
I meant to
baby
just
to
stop
it.
the video because it's
Yeah.
gonna play the next video. Damn it! No, stop! I hate when they do that.
Stop.
That's bad news. I don't want to see that shit. Okay, this is another good one too. So let's see here. Okay, I didn't mean to
Oh,
stop
well, I'm
sharing.
gonna-
Oopsie.
I'm going to pop out because any minute my
Okie dokie, that's cool.
come barreling in here. Y'all have a
Okay,
great
there we
week. and
go.
I'll talk
What a
You too.
chicken shit.
later.
Okay,
Right.
Bye.
see ya. North Carolina Aquarium prepares to help cold stunned turtles. This Manteo. The seasonably mild temperatures may have lulled turtles into a false sense of security in 2015, causing them to delay their normal winter trek to warm Gulf Stream waters. The aquarium announced Friday that when the weather changed suddenly last year, cold stunned turtles were found on the beaches at Buxton, Hatteras, and Prisco. The North Carolina Aquarium on Roanoke Island has a sea turtle rehabilitation center, and it came to the turtles' aid. I've done this on another show. They talked about it before, but I guess this is just a continuation of it. They received and started and treated the stranded turtles on the Outer Banks last year before February, and they rehabilitated 600. The chances of sea turtles getting cold stunned rise whenever water temperatures fall below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Already this fall, coastal regions in the U.S. have rescued turtles stranded on beaches, and there have been several times locally where conditions looked like they could veer in the direction of a prolonged or sudden temperature drop. And they continue year-round rehabilitation of them from various scenarios, boat strikes to pneumonia. But a cold stone event like the one experienced in January, February requires more work, So, that's, if you want to check them out there, I'll put these links in the description box there. If you want to help them out there, you can donate. That's a good cause there. You're helping the animals, So anyway, and what was this other one I had up here? Oh yeah, rare birds still popping up in North Carolina. This is somebody's personal, thing they do here, watching the birds and stuff. It said last month he wrote about three brown bobby, Lapland longspur, and a bar-tailed godwit. Of these, the bobby's still hanging around in Iredell County as it has for more than 6 months. The others have moved on, but fall weather systems have brought us a few more distributed from the mountains to the coast. As with the last three, these fall species fall under my rare bird definition of a visitor far displaced from its home territory, and they are, I think, some of them from the UK, I've heard them talk about them there, the brown bobby and the other two. And then the 5 Brewers blackbirds arrived a week ago in Hendersonville, about a half hour southwest of Asheville. The birds are a western species that winters in the southern U.S. in large communal flocks, but not usually quite as far north and east as North Carolina. But every year or so, someone finds a few in our state. Last year, they were in a horse pen near Lake Matamusket. This year, they're on a sod farm in the mountains. They spotted a western tanager in their yard around Thanksgiving. They don't know if it's still there, but this one is further afield from its wintering grounds in southern Mexico. Individuals of this species also pop up in North Carolina occasionally. 3 decades ago, one of these yellow, red, black, and white birds spent the winter in the yard in Fayetteville, where these people live close by. So, what was the other ones here? Ash-throated flycatcher. And let's see, the ash-throated flycatcher is a smaller, paler version of the great crested flycatcher, a common bird for us in the warmer months. The ash-throated species, if not the same individual, has showed up so many times that local birders know when to expect it and where it likes to perch. This year, one of these birds is back in its usual spot there where they watch. If a bird has an address, is it really that rare? That's funny. They don't have no set place to live, I wouldn't think. Would you? Dave? Nope.
What? I said no.
Birds. Okay. Let's see. Birds. For the birds. So there's some good news for a change, I started
Bird is the word.
KKK stuff. But that's, like I said, I remember whenever I was a kid in the parades. So, I don't understand why people still even pay attention to them. It's just another form of their division tactics.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's the KKK. Who gives a shit? Stop paying them attention. That's what I don't get about this kind of shit. Why are you paying them attention? That's what they want you to do.
Right.
That there, they use that flag, that, come on, it's another way they're using symbols, that's, well, I hold it dear to me because of what it means. It's the flag of rebellion. It's not to me, it's not racist. To others it is because they've been programmed or conditioned to think that. You know, I mean, it's just a symbol. It's just a flag, you know. I mean, come on, people. Really get over it. Stop believing shit, you know. I mean, it's what you believe it means, not what they tell you it means. That goes with anything, you know. But
Oh, hell, Beans and Bullets want to beat the crap out of you and throw you out of the country. That's why I told you I'd do it, just to see who the hell come do something about it.
right. Oh, so anything interesting happening there?
Big flock of green parrots came by again.
Oh, cool. Need to try to get some pictures of them.
Yeah, I know. It seems like it's always in a moment where, and the minute you run outside, they're probably gone.
Yeah, I've had that happen. Like that time I saw that drone right up close at the bus stop. I didn't have a camera. I didn't even have my Fuji camera then, but I had my cell phone and I'd left it at home. I'm like standing there like, God damn it. U.S. Navy. I mean, coming up the road, I'm like, no, they're not watching this at all. And at night, you know, you can. I mean, you can see them out there, you know, and just they want you to be afraid of that shit. But you know, don't be afraid of that shit, you know, because they're gonna do it anyway. It's like here online, you know. We get on here to say shit and everything, and hey, they ain't done nothing yet. Knock on wood, and that's not even wood. Yeah, I mean, right. You know, so you got to think about that too. You know, if they're going to come and get you, that's what somebody told me. You know, if they're going to come and get you, they've done come and got you for the shit you said and done online. You know, but I mean, look. Everybody knows who I am, and they know who you are. You know, it don't take nothing to find out where you live or nothing, you know. So
yeah, I'm not too concerned about it.
I'm not either. I mean, well, I am to a point, you know, the kids, but you know, if that happens, hey, you got to deal with it when it happens. You know, that's the risk you got to take to do this shit. You know, somebody's got to get up and say it, you know. Exactly, yes. So, don't be afraid to speak your mind.
Even if you are going to use a lot of expletives.
Right. That's like somebody always tells me, well, they ain't going to cook you and eat you. But then again, you never know anymore these days. But yeah, I always think about that. You know, they ain't gonna cook you and eat you. But then you hear about people actually doing that. But you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, I get it.
What's the worst they can do to you? You know, torture you, kill you.
Make you listen to Jim Neighbors records.
Yeah. Shit. Anyway, well, we only have like 9 viewers, but I don't care. I think my camera moved again. Damn it! Stop moving, fucker. Okay. Oh, hey there, the chat. Ed, Jalul's, Dud, Aces, Foxy. Hey, you guys. Martin.
And he changed this thing again.
Martin, man, these catfish will take over the world one day. And Matt, hey. Oh, man. That's funny, Martin. Hey, maybe we'd be better off if fish ruled the world. I don't know. We can't. They'd want us to swim underwater, and I don't think a lot of us can do that. I know I can't.
You need a really big snorkel.
Yes, I do. It's not that I don't want to. It's I don't know. I like the water, but I don't like the water. If that makes sense. It's fun to play in, but it's not somewhere I'd like to. I'd like to go scuba diving. That would be fun, but then again, I don't know. Claustrophobic. You know, underwater. I don't know.
Well, if you got good visibility.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, because a lot of water around here, you can't. It's muddy water. You can't see. You know, and yeah, you don't know what you're stepping on and shit. So I've stepped on sticks and shit, and that hurts.
Glass is the worst.
Glass, yes. You know, we got a lot of places around here where you can go swimming and stuff, you know, lakes and ponds and streams and stuff. But around here where I live, it's clean, but we don't swim in it because it's still, it stagnates, you know, whatever. But there's good fish and there's big fish in there. But anyway. But it's wintertime. Don't do swimming in the wintertime here. Might get pneumonia.
They do it in Russia.
Yeah, they do it in Russia. Yeah.
That makes me cold just watching them.
I know. It's like, what the hell? Why are you even doing that? It's crazy. I guess because to show that they can, maybe.
Oh, they might be used to it. May not, you know.
That too.
I didn't look at the thermometer. But it was pretty cold this morning.
I think it's kind of warmish here. So.
Let's see. Was it from 9 to 2? I fell asleep and I've been up ever since. Those people piss me off.
Well, what's that with the Philippines you was talking about?
Putting the kibosh on some of my listings.
Oh, yeah.
After one dude tells me... Okay. After one dude... No, the two that I did first, the guy told me to take some keywords off, and I did. And then I had a second stock. They cut that off and gave me a 3-day suspension. And I called them back up. What the fuck? Well, these are banned. And I'm like, there's thousands of these things on here. Oh, well, we're trying to... It's like then you wouldn't have shit for sale on there.
Right.
And then you try to use critical thinking with them, and they agree with you, and then they run over that same shit again, and you want to bang your head on the damn wall.
Right.
And you want to talk to a supervisor, and then they tell you, well, they're just going to tell you the same thing I told you. It's like, yeah, but you're speaking for him. Let me talk to that dude. It's like they try to discourage you from doing it.
Yeah,
and then the first two, I thought they took them off, but because I didn't see them, then they pop back on. So I don't know. There's some funny shit going on
there. Right.
They go over this spiel. Well, California says, I know, I fucking live here.
Right. Well, I know where your
corporate office is in San Jose. I'm well aware of that.
Right.
But and then they rattle off all this legal advice. He was telling me about the Attorney General. I says, that's not who runs that. I says, it's CA DOJ that comes up with that crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't talk to morons.
No, you can't. Even don't hear. That's why I don't even bother. Some of these people on here. I see people, trying to debate on some of these posts, and I'm like, and they still don't get it. I'm like, you're just wasting your fucking time. Just spend it doing things more constructive. Like, make a video about it, or
like
come on the live show, talk about it, or whatever. That's the only way you're gonna get your point across. You're not going to get your point across on a post.
Like I won't name the channel, but like that other guy I told you about, who made a blanket statement about anarchists and tried to explain them that not all of them do that, and
right.
A lot of them basically participate in voluntarism, because I asked him what his view on voluntarism is, and first off the bat, it's like, well, what's that? What's that?
You didn't know what it was. Oh my God, that's good, babe.
Well, it's hard to get through to somebody who thinks Trump walks on water.
I know. Yeah, like Firecat said, her friend said he was the chosen one, or whatever the hell he was. Whatever.
I even share in my little thing. I says, here's a link that kind of gives an overview of what voluntarism is. It kind of went and overviewed all those ideas, but it talked about voluntarism. I didn't hear anything back, and I know he must have. I know he must have saw it, because I seen him make comments on other stupid shit.
Yeah.
I just find it so fucking fascinating that these people want to prepare for doomsday, but they don't ever try to come up with fucking solutions to try to stop that train.
Oh shit. I've got a few ideas, but I can't say them on air, because that's something we done too much of, and gave away a lot of ideas there that they know about now. So, need to keep that shit in the back room, so to speak.
But it's like folks like that, and a book out the window. It just makes you think. Well, at least someone from my perspective, it's like gonna be like taking candy from a baby.
Right.
Because there's no critical thinking there.
Nope.
That's why that one time I compared those types to the guerrilla soldiers in Planet of the Apes. Gun. It's that kind of mentality. It's like, Jesus Christ, how the fuck did you live this long? See, that's why the government makes rules, because it interferes with natural selection, because they know that those people are voters. They can sway them into stupid shit.
You mean voters?
I noticed with my rant, you dropped 2 viewers.
I don't give a shit. I really don't.
I mean, I'm not trying to come off like I got it all wrapped up in a box with a pretty big
no,
bow.
no, nobody does, and nobody's perfect, People make mistakes and shit. Say shit they don't mean, do things they don't mean, and
it's so damn simple.
It's like Bruce Lee says, you gotta be, what's the saying? If one has the if one has the ability to recognize they've made that mistake, something like that. I can't think of it right off there, but it's something like that. You gotta say, "Hey, I fucked up." You gotta say that to yourself.
But it's so simple. It's hard. Just opt the fuck out. It's like, you're dismissed. I no longer need your services. I don't wish to pay for them.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not getting. I mean, shit. You go somewhere like a restaurant and the food's shitty. You're not getting what you paid for. So you tell them, I ain't paying
Yeah.
for it.
All right. Exactly.
I do not consent.
And when you vote, you're giving them your consent, and everybody did. And look at the people that didn't vote. They don't even take that into account. But
I
maybe
think
one day.
I think turnout for those things are a lot lower than they say. I think
Yes,
they really
I
fudge
do
the
too.
numbers on that.
Yes, they do. No doubt they do. But I know around here everybody voted for Trump. Just about. I'm not saying everybody, but the majority.
Yeah, I noticed after that
Just for
happened,
Trump.
somehow everybody's the economy's already bounced back. It's awesome.
No, it has not. You're living in La La Land.
I guess manufacturers are just flooding our shores with ships. Just can't wait to start building
They just can't wait.
manufacturing plants here.
No shit. Damn.
They live in an illusion.
They do. They do.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's why I voted Matt. Bass Matt 2020.
Shit.
We're all gonna. We've already volunteered you. We're gonna start your campaign.
My God.
I wasn't gonna vouch for any of those shitheads.
I mean, I have voted before, but I didn't this year. And I wish I had never voted. If I'd have known, I kind of knew, but didn't. Was in denial, I guess you'd say.
I think the last one I did was I think Bush Jr. and that was just still at that point where you're going through the motions. And I just thought, to hell with this, all that nonsense, bullshit. So I guess in some YouTube communities, I'm a piece of shit. Oh, well.
I don't care what people think of me. I don't care.
Yeah, I know that's a real short list that you can probably count on one hand, huh?
Right. I don't care. Like me or not, I don't care. I do care, but, that's your opinion. If you don't like something I do, say, have in my background, that's your loss,
Well,
that's the way I see it.
A lot of these people, they don't understand that a majority suffers for their decisions.
Yes, exactly.
And they don't give a damn. That's how I say, in a perfect world, if you're going to have candidates, if you vouch for them and they fuck up, you should also be held personally responsible.
Yes.
I mean, think of it this way. I work someplace and there's a job opening and I vouch for somebody and he robs the place or really fucks up, burns it down or some shit. I'm the one that vouched for him and it makes me look bad.
Right. Yeah. I want to say hey to the chat there again. Hey, David. Hey, David. Anyway, we're about done here. Anyway, a few more minutes. So, like I said, it's going to be a short one. So, anyway.
Short ride, save your money.
Yeah. Okay. What the hell? Okay, there we go. That's it. Okie dokie. I'm done. Okay. I was doing something, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, no, and football is big around here too. I meant some kind of a Sun Bowl. Anybody ever heard of that? I don't get into sports.
It's college, I think.
Yeah. And there's a new voting law in effect. Drunk voting is illegal.
Drunk voting?
Voting. Well, voting.
Oh, voting.
Voting. Voting is a big thing around here. So.
I like it. I know you
I
plus
like
it, but I had found some movie from your part of the world from 1946.
That, what you call it? God, I can't even remember what it was called. I saw it, though. I can't remember the name.
So, Meet North Carolina.
Yeah, that's what it was. Anyway.
All that happy stuff and
Oh, happy.
manufacturing that isn't there anymore.
I know, yeah. I mean, if I took you a tour on the town, you know, it'd be like, they tore this down last year, they tore this down the next year. I mean, really. You know, and then they built new places, and they'd come there for a while, and then they'd leave, and they're abandoned. You know,
Strip.
let's
tear down a mill and put a strip mall out in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
That nobody can afford to rent the space in, and nobody's got any money really to buy anything.
I know, yeah. I mean, the biggest places here are like healthcare and the textiles, you know, and wood.
And probably Walmart.
Walmart. Oh, how can I get Walmart? But, you know, Baxter Healthcare's got a big place. You know, they make IV bags that don't cost nothing hardly to make. But, you know, you look at your hospital bill, $150 or whatever the hell it costs. I don't know. It's just saline water or whatever, and they charge you that much for it, but it don't cost that much to make, you know, so.
Civil service is probably hard to get into, huh? Nowadays. Yeah, it's probably cutthroat there, too.
Yes. Hey, Foxy.
Hi, hello. Hello, everybody in the chat.
Hello.
I'm wrapped up like a snowman, freezing cold. I just got in, I thought I'll catch a show because it's a different time, and I couldn't work out your time. So if I sound like I've got a cold, it's just this freezing, horrible weather out there. So it was heavy rain. So yeah, what's the title of your show? I caught some of it on the way home.
What's going on? Just whatever's going on.
We're talking about giant fish.
I've got some gossip of the typical public servants tonight. It was the choice of joining your show or going to that one. But I can't be bothered with the public servants, right? 10 million quid gone missing of Northampton. It's called a typical, as is happening anyway. But I thought I did a video outside to post later. But it's all to the mainstream media will be there tonight to spin it. And the guy in question, called UK MP, Dave, it's public knowledge, by the way. It's Dave McIntosh. He's a well-known Freemason. He's been groomed for his position. He was the leader of the so-called Borough Council, and he had a 10 million quid public purse loan to the Cobblers Football Club, which is a company, and the former owner. He's used the cash to buy himself a luxury big country house in the village somewhere, outskirts of the town, and they can't find him to get the loan back or the funding back, and it's all over the media, it's mainstream. So tonight, they got a big public meeting and they're trying to look like they're doing something, but they won't. And of course, their mates, the key ones I've known for years off, and Pacific ones are going to try and cover their behind. And you got a woman known as Mary Muckham on the radio today. My mate was telling me about PR spin on it, yeah. So they look pretty, and so on a social media, mainstream media will plug it like it's nothing special. Sorry, my phone's going off. Let me just mute up and turn my phone off.
I'm surprised mine hasn't went off. I don't even think I got my ringer on, actually. So. Shit. Hey, everybody in the chat. You.
Yes, hello everybody in the chat. Hello. Hello, King. King Anne. Rebecca.
Hello.
I'm the queen. That's how she works. I've got my gloves on.
No.
My bright greeny gloves. Oh, yeah, so sorry, I was interrupted then by my stupid phone. Right. What? I'm tempted to go up there at 6 o'clock, right? Cut you short, I just leave you, unfortunately, and go out and have a nose. But, do you know, it's so cold, I can't be bothered. It's just propaganda. And you can preempt your kick off anyway. And you got all these, like, they're sitting around, well, quite a large table, and they all look prim and proper, all suited up, booted up, you know. And you got the media on one side, writing away on the iPads, whatever. And then you got some members of the public that, if they give them monkeys, I bet a lot of them won't. And if they have an interest, but you see, they cut puppet services all the time. And yet they're just like going to wave off the 10 million quid and just, can't find it conveniently, you know.
Right.
I thought, if I show my face, it's just going to be rub it in them, because they know who I am.
Yeah.
And I'm just me, but just because I'm now in my situation, it ain't going to stop me. Sort of like, I would have given, you see how they were. If you want to speak at that crap meeting, you have to give 3 days notice, and then you're going to get like 2 minutes to speak.
Shit.
Yeah, that's how stupid it is.
Hell, I know.
It's in America, but I thought, well, no way. And it's like, it was just the way they portrayed it, as per usual. And this is just one issue locally, and there's loads of things going on, obviously. But this is just like, if anyone have seen this guy and seen his picture online, I mean, you can search on David McIntosh. He has been groomed by the former well-known 33 Freemason from one's area. I've known the other guy for years, business guy, right? And he's got like, you know, golden handshake deals behind the scenes. And there's other few people I've known for years, since the 80s and 1980s, by the way.
Yeah.
Not that old, but you get to know what their private lives are like, what they get up to, and it never gets covered. It's always covered up by the mainstream press because they don't want the public to really know what they get up to. And all this typical corruption is nothing new. It goes on all the time. But these people that are not waking up, the point being is that they will believe what they're fed by the mainstream media. And I just want to put a twist to it. If I really could be bothered with a fake system and have my 2 minutes say, I would have put it right into their minds in a public format, in a public building. They would definitely would have called security, because what I would have said. and they have the CCTV cameras, and they'd be watching me like a hawk going right in. A little lift, which is a bit of a nightmare to use. And so then they say at the end of this so-called public meeting, they say public excluded, press excluded, but yet they discuss how they can wrangle out of losing 10 million of the public purse funds. So it was just typical. And I knew it was going to happen. I went through all the minutes and stuff online, and I thought, you're just doing this just for show, because you're not going to get that 10 million quid. And you got people. You got these lot of people that really down the luck in the area, and you see them all the time, and yet they cut the policies of how they can help people house them, especially this freezing cold weather, you know. And that's what gets me. I can't look at SARS, roof over my head. For how long, goodness knows, you never know. But these people, whatever situation, you see them with your own eyes, and people's perception, you don't know what they're going through in their lives, and they can easily judge you. You know, people can easily judge them. And I saw two women in the street going past, and one woman, she looked really desolate, you know, like really struggling, young girl. And she asked two women by a bus stop, I was going past, overheard the conversation, and she said, excuse me, got some change to spare, please? She weren't the typical one scrounging, yeah? And the two women had a right go at her. These middle-aged women at the bus stop waiting for a bus had a right go at her in the public. Are you asking me for this, that and the other? Literally having a right old go. I just not seen that reaction in that manner before. People and all these so-called public servants keep saying, oh, don't give cash to these homeless because they might use for drink and drugs and this super stuff. And I thought, propaganda. I just saw it come across with a woman's point of view. They don't know no different because they're programmed. Minds are programmed, they're dumbed down. And their reaction, if they believe what's put in front of them on the ads, the papers, the public servants, don't give this, don't give that. But what if these women ended up homeless? How will they feel? They're in that situation. I always think like that.
Exactly.
And there's one guy passed earlier. He's literally a bit older than me. He's not on drink, he's not on drugs. I've seen him for a while now in the same patch begging. And under the cameras, which never work, by the way, CCTV, they like to think they work, so they can get cash, you know, for funding them. And so I always say hello to the guy, or the ones I regularly see. I said, if I got any for a change, I give, like, say if I bought something and I don't want it anymore, like food, for example, and I know it's going to be helpful, it's not going to harm them, I'll give it to them, because it's, you know, if they ain't got a quid, you know, a pound or something to buy something, it helps them, doesn't it? And one guy the other day, Sunday, I don't normally go outside on, been on, but I thought, this observation yesterday, they got this, like, so-called Christmas with the little kiddies things going on, right? And I just couldn't believe what I saw. It was just pure chance. I saw this key public servant, and I know the dirt about him, but I've never gone public about it because I'm still in the same area as him. And talk about what's been going on nationally and internationally about this thing, paedophilia stuff. But I cannot be public about what I know from a long time ago because he's still a public servant. He's got not afraid of him, but they use other people to get at you, and they've already done things already. So he was in this public event yesterday in the beer tent. Well, it's a beer market covered area, and the kiddies, like, distraction were all the families, the little kiddies, unfortunately dumbed down, and all I could see above me was that idiot guy who I know what he's been up to and still gets up to certain things, and that's fact. But I won't do another website because he got that closed down to shut me up years ago. Didn't work though. I still remember everything. And then I saw the weather above me, the sky, the weather modification, and all these lovely innocent little kids. What the hell, the kind of world they're going to grow up into? And then the families, the age groups of these parents were like, you know, early, late 20s perhaps. And then you got the grandparents, and it's just so many dumbed down people, unfortunately, supporting this event, which is a public event, and all the pretty lights, don't get me wrong. But then you look up, and I felt I was the only one looking up. Hello. Right. And I saw that guy on top. It's just pure chance. I don't normally go where I go on a Sunday, and it was just pure chance I was out and I saw that. It's coincidence of what? Well, I was meant to be there. See everything, I don't know, but I did a video about it. I haven't posted it up yet, but it was just observations, and it's like years ago I'll be like them, possibly. You're still, you know, if certain things can happen, and it's just conscience of like being aware of certain things, and it's just a double standard situation when you know things are still going on, and yet a lot of people don't know, and it's like, it's a shame, but what can you do?
Right.
So how's things over your neck of the woods?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's not too cold today. So it's good.
Oh. And how are you, King 9? What's it like down your end of the woods?
Oh,
Your
just
area?
PT, freedom of bounds. Police officers are nice, you know.
Usual, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God,
You
yeah.
detected my sarcasm.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I could go on that one. I had a beast yesterday, right? There's a disabled bay from my flat opposite. And this stupid, oh, gosh. If I'd gone on with the conversation, I would have said something I didn't, and I wasn't going to, because she's got 2 kids
Yeah.
outside with her, and her boyfriend's a violent piece of work, and he's smashed up in the hallway. Social housing, if you ever experience anyone out there, social housing in Great Britain, 2016, you know what I'm talking about. You can't choose your neighbours, unfortunately, because the way I love to get out of the system. I mean, Firecat's post earlier was brilliant what they're doing. The land, the house she's building and everything, brilliant. If I had that situation myself, be fortunate, I would have been moved years ago. But unfortunately, I'm not. Anyway, yesterday, what happens? Her violent so-called boyfriend, I'll put it that way, there's sarcasm there. His mum uses my bay that's bright yellow painted in the UK. It's like big yellow wheelchair design pattern on the car bay, and I pay for that for the rent. I use this flat, right?
Uh-huh.
She's got the cars there. I usually ignore it, but my mates are here, my carers are here, telling me, hold on, that's going to be free 24/7. God forbid if that happens to me, to be used, because the company that oversees a car park that likes to ticket cars and you know, penalty, you know, to ticket them and just make income, you know. So I don't want anybody to visit me, or if it's a monthly basis, get a ticket or whatever. But they can do that, right? And because it's centralised and the land is like, you know, they grab a bit of land, it's worth a lot around here. And the whole area is centralised, it's all built up now, very much so. But this woman, right, my mate's got me, you have to laugh about it, really. That's the other way I do it. She got into my window, and I can't stand, can't walk. And I don't know, they got this medical aid for me, and both of them are holding me up. And I was saying to the woman, she's only youngish, I said, excuse me, could you kindly get your mate to move your car, please? Simple request. And polite, and my mate was recording it on her app on her phone, just to prove that I wasn't being disrespectful. And of course, she got 2 kids. I wouldn't be like that anyway, regardless. But she got 2 kids, and I didn't want to be portrayed or anything untoward. And there's all the spaces were free for them to park in or use. Specifically was using my bay to get at me because I got injured in the hallway because our buggies are under the stairwell. And this is subtly her little ways of doing things to try and get at me. And her reaction was very anti, and I won't repeat what she said, and I won't identify for the sake of the children. And I just said, well, excuse me, you have no idea, and I would appreciate what you're doing. I just kept repeating 3 times what I said, and my mate said, right, that's it, let's close the window, because the woman wanted to get in a confrontation, get in an argument, and I wasn't going to tolerate it. So I didn't go down her level. I said, thank you, bye. It's how you deal with these people. They've got no common sense, no decency about them, no acknowledge them, you know. Unfortunately, I stick out like a sore thumb around here nowadays. I'm the only one in my situation. So it's like, they kind of, as I said before on one of your shows, there's only one man I know that lives in the block that's a bit awoken up to what's going on and many subjects, but the rest of them are still dumbed down as well. And unfortunately, that is one of the females who's still, it's got, I think anyone's gone in situations with boyfriends, 1 minute you're off, 1 minute you're not, but when they're violent and the woman can't see it, there's a pattern of behaviour, like my other neighbour said about it, because she disturbs everybody and plays them. Or 1 minute you can see my kids, next minute you can't, and all sorts of things going on. It's like a movie, you know. And it's like, oh god. But what is that? He's turning my blinking electric meter off, right? Because in the communal hallway there's electricity box, and he turned it off in temper. He's smashing up the place outside, and
oh my god,
I rang the police and everything, and they wouldn't do anything because they said it's in a communal area, a private area.
Oh my god.
One time I was coming in the soap area right outside my door in the hallway, and because he lost his temper with her upstairs, he come down. I got caught in the middle because I was trying to get in my door, and he threatened to smash my head in. What?
Oh
He
god.
So I called the police, 999. Been threatened, right? Literally. Hard effing this and effing that, and good job I had it recorded. I always go around with a dictaphone just in case for my personal safety. And still the police wouldn't do anything, even though I got it on camera as well, video camera. Couldn't believe it. So even the housing people, you know, the company employees that I rent this flat from, wouldn't do anything. And still won't repair what damage is done. But anyone else around here that does anything they don't like, employees don't like, of the housing and social housing, they soon come down your back. But him and his family are well connected in the town, and in many ways, I go back to Freemasonry. Yeah, so you do streetwise, and it's a shame because I'd like to see more of a community, more people helping each other out, and looking at ways to try and start that off. But unfortunately, in my area, no chance. No chance. But there is one man, but it's a bit of a gossip. It's like an old woman, not being disrespectful to old women, but he is a bit of a gossip, and he likes to know people's business, and he's always been like that. And apparently when I first moved in years ago, he says, I used to go into a pub that you used to go in years ago. Only because he worked behind.
Right.
And now he's one of these guys, all these years on, that wants to know people's business. But in another way, he can be, and his nicer side, be very helpful and polite and do little things, you know. And you've got some nice Polish people, and they're Christian. Well, not real Christians. I mean, I would think they're Catholic. Yeah, because you can hear maybe Sunday going out to their church, whatever they do, and they're very polite and but they can't speak full English, you know. But don't peep. They're kind neighbours, and you say hello, goodbye, that's it. But that's the environment, isn't it? In flats, apartments, you call it in America, and this is what gets me to the point of Agenda 2030, because the housing situation will be even more worse, which I've seen someone's post about the immigrants, what they're doing, bringing them in from a different Africa, silently, you know, behind the scenes. It's deliberate to create that divide, that tension, and I can see that portraying in gradually coming into England in different towns and cities in the social housing sector, where in 2018 they're cutting the offer housing benefit for those on low incomes or those that are not able to work, whatever reason, and not able to get out the state system, not independent, and they're going to see these migrants, labelled migrants in brackets, conveniently coming in and taking up a lot more housing. So those that been born and bred or lived here for a long, long time, been bidding for housing, will get no chance. Suddenly the policy will change. The rent goes up, policies changed, and that's what gets me about this meeting tonight, because of the 10 million quid gone that could help the housing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
So what else? Yeah, sorry, go on, Rebecca.
That's it. Then people, they're, like we said, a lot of us have said before, they're being used, so, and people, get mad at the people that they're bringing in. It's not their fault,
Exactly.
Blame the ones in power for that shit.
Absolutely.
The ones, like she said, it's got the 10 million, how much was it missing?
10 million.
10 million quid.
What I said earlier.
10 million pounds? Was it 10 million pounds? Yeah, missing. Yeah. So blame them people.
Yeah. And I know him. He only got the deal because the guy that owned the former owner of the Cobblers football club. It's all in the mainstream media to research still. It's been going on for a long time, this saga. And when they call it in UK, one's area, general elections nationally, but I knew years ago how politics work. And I used to have my own political party. I stood in elections and stuff years ago in a different persona. And the mainstream media likes to go after you, dig at your past. I don't know what it's like in America. But, I'm just me. It sees what you get, and I don't give a shit what people think about me. I know who I am. That's all I care about. And I was too much in the face years ago, always sticking up for the dog, climbing rooftops and protesting, and sort of like. But I have to do a bit more background now. So when I know over the years how these people got into their positions, how they got selected to be so-called political local councillors, then selected to be members of parliament nationally for one's area, then you get to find out what they've really been up to years ago and how they got there in position. Then you start searching for my ex-husband, a 33-degree Mason. That's when I started investigating Freemasonry years ago, and that's how I knew a lot more, over the years, and how it all works and how they get into their positions. And then obviously we know more about Agenda 2030, who really, by the likes of yourselves and on this chat, and people are waking up and sharing their knowledge, and I've learned a bit more how it works, and the banking elites and their families through generation to the current day. And then I know now more how it's all linked. The puzzles are put together, the pieces are put together, and it's so, like, as I said, there's no point in me going to the meeting because I know the outcome is going to be, before it happens, because it's just common sense. You just know. And I was only going to go there for fun, just to see the circus take place. Well, why get cold for the sake of that? I could just read about it tomorrow online, and your gut feeling knows what's going to happen, and I wish I could expose what I know. I wish. I'm just so itching to tell all, but no, the serious part of it, how they really are evil, some of their characters, so they don't seem to be human, their characters inside, they haven't got any decentness about them, and the way they use people to get where they are, and especially this guy, in my opinion anyway. Everyone's got entitled their own. You might be different to mine. You might think I'm just talking off my head, but this is my view, and I'm entitled to it, and it's just, I in a way, I'm glad I've woken up to what I know now. And some days I wish I didn't, but some days I do. I think we all get that occasionally, who knows. But it's just, I know it's just numbers on a computer, because we're in a debt system anyway, debt currency, fiat currency. But it's still the impact in people's minds, and it's still deliberate to get upset people. And there's still those that haven't got woken up information to know it's all propaganda and it's all deliberate. And then it's a bigger picture nationally and then internationally, and then you look at it. But unfortunately, some people, their minds will not be in that frame set. Yeah, so 10 million quid, eh?
Yeah.
But that football club, but it's got a new owner now, and they're still going, and it's just they want to sell papers. And yes, last Thursday's local paper was 4 pages full of it, and if you could be bothered to read the crap, you know, and it was just typical. Anyway, I'll shut up. Carry on, King.
He's okay. Anyway, I'll say Eric in the chat, he said he was in the hospital for nausea. He thought he was dying. So I hope you're okay, Eric. And I'm sorry, you know, I'm just sending the link out selectively now. I hate to be that way, but, you know, and delete, he couldn't join, he said. So, but, you know, next time, I guess, then, sorry, you know, so, anyway, I said I was going to keep it short anyway, so, because they've got stuff to do and everything. So,
yeah. Hello, everybody, again in the chat.
hey,
And you're feeling well, by the way. I've forgotten what's his name.
Eric.
Eric. Hello, Eric.
Oh no, King Nine.
What?
Eric. Just saying best wishes to Eric.
Oh, I thought she was talking to you too. Yeah. I hope you're okay, Eric, and everybody's okay. So, yeah.
Keep warm.
But you know, if I send you the link to join, you know, join. You know, so because we've been getting troll bombed and shit. So, we gotta, you know, I can't put it out publicly and stuff. So, but
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
I know, but
I don't mind living dangerously.
I do, you know, I don't like being kicked out of my own hangout, not knowing how the fuck they're doing it. You know, nobody can figure out how they're doing it.
Yeah.
You know, so because you got the cameraman app on and they come in and kill your hangout and they're still in the fucking box, you know.
Yeah.
So that's something people could work on, you know, how the fuck are they doing that and how can we stop them from doing it, you know.
Oh,
So where we can share the link out publicly without fear of getting our hangouts killed, you know. So
very helpful.
yeah, it'd be very helpful, you know, to work on something that's actually helpful to us. So that would be cool. So not that people don't do helpful things out here. I'm not saying that, but you know what I mean. That would really benefit us out here, you know, doing this thing, you know, because. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, if you want to see what I said before, you have to rewatch it. I'm not saying it again. So, anyway, but you know, I hate it has to be that way, but you know, anyway, thanks for joining, and I'll be doing a show Wednesday on survival stuff. Don't know which topic it'll be. Maybe canon. I don't know. I've got to get somebody to help me with that. Probably some other things like, I don't know. But anyway, that'll be, you know, just people that's going to be helping with the project. So. Anyway, that's just that's a planned event, so you know it'll be the ones helping with the stuff. So if you want to contribute to it, cool. Let me know. You know, if you know something about, you know, like when shit hits the fan, what do you do? Type stuff. You know, like canning or washing your clothes without water, or you know, anything like that. So.
Yeah.
You know,
helpful information, yes, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Tip about that one. My friend actually got a needle out, needlecraft, and remended a bag instead of buying a new one.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Sewing. Yeah, duh. Okay. Anyway, that's a good one. I didn't even think of that. Why didn't I think? Anyway, I'm sorry if I didn't send you the link. not personal. You know, I'm just being more selective here. I mean, it's not against anybody personally. So, just protection. I mean, you know what I'm for the hangout. It ain't like on the chat. Okay, just so you know. So, okay, we'll catch you next time. Maybe I'll do one Friday. I don't know yet. So we'll see what's going on here. So
Yeah.
anyway, thanks for joining. Peace, love, and help each other. Love you guys.
Bye, all.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye.